What is going on, y'all? It's your boy Johnny Dunn, and we back with another one. It's crazy epic weekend. We got Spider-Man dropping. This is the first of the Marvel. This is legendary. This is FA Spider-Man. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Welcome, y'all. And got a new phone, feeling like a new man. Got 500 gigabytes, so new video coming soon. Working on it tonight, but took a little break and decided to come live with y'all. So cheers. Man, we got Spider-Man dropping. Crazy weekend. Saturday. FA Spider-Man. Spider-Man is one of the biggest superheroes in the world. We got Batman, FA Batman to kick off VeVe. Season 1. Season 2, we got Spider-Man. This is literally arguably the number one superhero of all time. With the metrics Googled. Shout out to Dynamic. What's going on, man? Thinking highlight. Dynamic. What's going on, man? Hope everybody can hear me. Can you guys hear me okay? I'll wait till it fills up a little bit. I'm going to shoot a post out too. We are live. Man, I'm excited. Yep, perfectly. Awesome, man. Shout out to everybody tuning in, watching. Epic weekend. If Dynamic, check out the VeVe app. I know you're a younger generation. If you like superheroes, Spider-Man, Batman, we got Superman. We got the NFLPA dropping soon. So we got NFL players dropping. You get to collect them in a 3D premium digital format. You get to take pictures with them in augmented reality. You have to do all kinds of stuff. And they're licensed with these brands. First time ever. So like if you could rewind time and go back all the way when Pokemon first dropped, like this is basically what it is in digital format. What up, G? I'm hype as fuck. Let's go. What's going on, Brendan? I'm gonna get as much as I can. Yeah, definitely get as much as you can. Not financial advice, never is. But you know what I like to say about duplicates? If you can get 3 FA Spider-Man, if you can get more, if you can get 2 at least, you can sell one later, you can hold one. People are going to want to be flying around in the VeVeverse later, years when it's developed. You get to rent one out later. This is one of those collectibles that people are going to want to rent out. Definitely. First Marvel going to go crazy. Exactly. Like, wait till they drop the Hulk, Wolverine. Like, this is the first one ever. Like, if you want to pass up on, like, you're not going to, a lot of people aren't going to be able to buy every single one that drops. So if you want to skip a few, that's fine. I completely understand. I may have to, but you're going to want to get the first Marvel ever, right? Like the first Marvel's huge. FA Venom. Whew, like type in the gifs of Todd McFarlane on Twitter. You see the one Venom with his tongue sticking out? Like that looks crazy. FA Venom. Nice setup, bro. Tristan. I always say Tristan, so my bad, man. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you. How to get my FA Todd. FA Todd. I always do it backwards. My Rizzo. I like the FA Todd. Imagine if I had the FA Todd here, and then I had the baby blue one on this side. Woo! But, I don't have the money for all that. Gotta save it for Omi. Gotta save it for VeVe. At Spider-Man, I need gems right now. I'm actually selling a couple collectibles right now, too. Kind of for the low, so if anybody ever wants a Johnny Dunn collectible, this might be the time right now. 08 Harley Quinn, 18 Harley Quinn. I got duplicates, so I'm willing to let a couple go. They're out there in the marketplace. Those are some of my favorites. First edition. Whew, first edition, first appearance. They're so slept on right now. If I had the money, I would just be buying everything right now. They always talk about buy when there's blood in the streets. Well, this is the time to buy right now. You don't want to really be selling too much, but not everybody has the amount of money to just keep putting gems in. So I'm forced to kind of like sell off a couple of duplicates. I had to sell off a couple before. Don't want to sell too many though. I got them for a reason. I'm trying to hold for as long as possible. I'm a collector too, so like I'm not selling any of my collection that I only have one of. Like those are never letting go. You know, I will like I have 7 FA Jokers, so those are the ones I'm gonna make some money on, like, make some money back on. But I got 4 Superman, so I probably will sell one and hold 3 for the long term. I'm all about having 3. If I can have 3, I feel really confident with that. What up? What up, Paz? Yo, what's going on, Pazmanian? I just picked up a 999 bronze idol, just above floor. Wow, man. Yeah, if you can pick it up, it's that low right now, just above floor price. That's crazy. That's the first Comic Con ever. I was just, that's kind of what my video is on tonight that I'm working on. I love that drop. Call of the Cthulhu's. I love the gold, the bronze, the jade, the Book of the Dead. I was like, imagine later in the year when they call the Cthulhu's drop again, and people who have the Book of the Dead, it's probably gonna unlock, like, if you have the Book of the Dead and you held on to it for like, what is it, a year, half a year? They said they're gonna drop in like December again. It's probably gonna be like if you have the book, you have the new one that drops, it unlocks like some kind of secret collectible. You could definitely see something like that happening. That's part of that gamification. Like, I'm excited. I love it. It's the first Comic Con exclusive set of all time. I think of all the sets that dropped that weekend, that's gonna be the most valuable. That's crazy. You got that Tasmania. Brendan, people going crazy with this sale right now. I know, man. I know. Omi the Clown, yo. Johnny, what's going on, Wendy? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Sorry I missed the Twitter Spaces. I was working on a video. I'm excited. I got my new phone. I feel like a new man. I went from 60 gigabytes to 500 gigabytes. That's so much storage. I felt like I was just like, trapped. Like I couldn't make a video longer than a minute. Every time it would just say error, like screen recording canceled. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I just felt trapped. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to sell off a couple things to get dupe Spider-Man. That's the thing. It's like, it's tempting, man. It really is tempting because Spider-Man's legendary. Superman's legendary. FA Batman's legendary. Those, like, you don't want to sell. I don't regret selling my FA Batman. I thought I had 9 at one point, but I'm pretty sure I had 8. I had 8. I got 4 left, so I had to sell 4. But I wouldn't have had this collection, the sets I had to right now, if I didn't sell them. So I still got 4 FA Batmans, holding those for a long time. So those are some dupes that I don't want to sell. Like, I don't want to sell my 2 Da Vinci's. I don't want to sell my 2 Secret Rares. There's a couple of big ones that I don't want to sell. I want to sell my couple FA Jokers, maybe a couple FA Harley Quinns in there, but those are some big ones that I'm only saying that because I got 6 and 7 of them. Like, I can let a couple go and still have some good dupes left. So those are some good ones. I think the Red and Black Harley Quinn series is about to go bananas. I'm so mad that I only have 2 of the uncommons. I wish I had like 5 or 7 of each of those right now. I'm so mad. I'm selling, like, I'm about to sell 1 of each, so I'm only gonna have 1 left of the uncommons just because I need the gems, and I'm okay with just holding on to the other ones. But man, I think that series, if I had that series, I really wish. I'm not one just to shill everything I have. Like, I don't have that set. But don't worry, we have your bet. Want to watch the video? Let's go. I'll probably drop it tomorrow night. Gang, I'll be back in a bit. You like having a drop on Saturday versus normal Thursday? I like it more. It's fun with the fam. I like it Saturday. Thursday, I'm okay with too, like Thursday morning. But I feel like it kind of just disrupts like the week flow. Like, I'm trying right now to get back on a normal schedule, trying to schedule things out and treat it more like a job instead of just being all over the place. Just, some nights I'm all over the place. Like tonight, I'm all up all night again. But Saturday, I like a lot because I'm only up tonight because I'm making a video. I'm excited. I got a new phone. I haven't been able to make a video in a while, so the next couple of nights I'm just gonna go crazy making videos. But other than that, I will try to get back to a normal schedule and treat it more so like a job. But I like it Saturday because it's a weekend. You can spend weekdays, focusing on content and getting prepared, sleep, etc., and then just go crazy on Saturday. I don't think it's always gonna be like this. I think we're gonna have probably 2 drop days a week and probably 2 drops, like a morning and a night. So probably like 4 drops a week. And so we're not all going to be able to just buy every drop. Some whales will, I won't be. So I'm gonna have to pick the brands that I really like um, when it gets to that point for sure. There's gonna be more red and black Harley Quinn sets. First editions though, that's why I think these are crazy because the first editions, all of them are. I don't think we're gonna get another first edition Harley Quinn black and red. They're gonna be more, but they're not gonna be first editions. It's almost like Jokers. There's gonna be more Jokers. They're not gonna be first appearance though. That's the thing. What the price of Spider-Man gonna be? A lot, man. Spider-Man's gonna be a lot. Spider-Man's gonna be a lot in the market, and it depends when the new drop is. Like you know how the hype is always high, the newest thing. It's gonna be like $1,000 in the market, and then next drop's gonna happen, and a lot of times the price dips. But Spider-Man's so iconic, I don't think it's gonna dip. It depends how many editions there are. If there's another 10,000 editions, you may see a small dip, just like Superman did, because Superman there's still probably like 500 in the market. When there's that many editions in the market, the price is gonna dip a little bit. If there was only say 100 left in the market of Superman, you're gonna see that price skyrocket. But there's a lot of Superman still. So Superman's going to go up, but we just need the users. Once we get more users on board, Superman's iconic. So Spider-Man, it really comes down to the additions. If there's only 2,000 Spider-Man, 1,000 Spider-Man, we're seeing $2,000 easy in the market. But if we see like say 8,000, 10,000 edition Spider-Man, I don't see it being 2,000 in the market, but it's gonna be expensive. It's Spider-Man. That's how I see it. It's the first Marvel, like first Marvel drop ever. That's big time. I can't wait to see this Medium article. No one knows yet. What about a surprise drop on Thursday? Oh, Ito. Ito. Could you imagine that on Thursday? Be a good time for it, right? The market just hit. Oh, the new exchange. Oh, Ultraman secret drop. You think the prices drop when MTL hits? I'm kind of torn on that, honestly, because people are saying it's like going to be like the Top Shot effect. I don't think so. I don't see it being like that, man. I don't see it being like the Top Shot effect where people just liquidate and never comes back. No, this is so much different. Gary Vee talked about it. Gary Vee made a video that I was so bullish on. I was retweeting like crazy. I kind of stopped because I don't want people to think I'm fudding Top Shot. People are invested in Top Shot, and I don't want people to think like I'm, crapping on Top Shot, whatever. I wish them the best. I think they will survive long term. But Gary Vee made a video specifically talking about overrated. Top Shot's underrated as a whole project, as like a macro, but it's overrated in the individual players. Meaning, there's too many players, too much saturation. These players, most of them are only going to last like 3 years. Some aren't even going to last 3 years. And he talked about the end. He goes, "This isn't the IP of Superman, Batman." And when he said that, I was just like, "It's a wrap." It's a wrap. You know what I mean? Like he's indirectly talking about it. So right then I knew in March, I was like, okay, this is it. This is the gold mine. This is the diamond in the rough that I've been looking for. Like everything I've been thinking and visioning is like, no, it was just validating. So I don't really see it being like Top Shot effect just because they're gonna bring in more users. They have the best marketing firm in the world. Like one of them. They can go 0 to 100 anytime they want. Like they can literally just go bananas whenever they want. But they don't want to do that just yet. They want to scale it up, to meet the app. They can't bring in 5 million users right now. They can't bring in 10 million users overnight. They would just break the app. Imagine that. Imagine if 10 million users just came on the app. We already saw what happened back in like the people who were here for Nightwing. Like it just crashes, people get upset, and the FUD hits, there's nothing to buy. It's like a slow scale up, it's got to take its time. And that's why I think a lot of these celebrities, they may know about it, they just can't talk about it yet. They don't want to talk about it yet. So just give it time, and it's going to happen. Like I think they're going to bring in more users as you can cash out, and that's going to validate it, right? A lot of users, mainstream users, they don't want to invest in something that you can't cash out on because they have to do the research. We know that like the team that's involved, so we know that we're going to be able to cash out. An average user coming on right now, they're looking at it like well, can I cash out? And you have to say like no, and they're like, well, it's a scam. And you're like, no, no, trust me, you're gonna be able to. So like once you're able to cash out, that's gonna validate it for so many people. So yeah, you're gonna have people like wanting to liquidate, sell, but at the same time, you're gonna have a mainstream audience kind of get on board with it at the same time. I don't know if their plan is the market, but I would assume it is. When MTL hits, I'll be buying up all the floors. Right, exactly. Like there's whales involved, right? You're gonna as soon as people are selling, it's gonna get bought up. Like, yo, Spider-Man. Sorry. B Casper, my guy. Yo, I'm so glad you're having fun, bro. I can tell you're like just in the community. I'm so happy you got on board and you joined. And I know it was a headache because it was a lot to. It's so hard at first, you know. You're trying to understand so many things at once, but like I'm glad you got on board and you're having fun, and you've made some good investments. Yeah, Spider Man is going to be tough for the ones who aren't lucky enough. Land Spider on drop. What should we expect to pay once market opens? It really depends on the additions. I would say I don't want to say anything too far yet, prediction wise, because I don't know for sure, and we don't know the additions. It could say ultra rare Spider Man 1,500. If that's the case, you're not paying less than $1,000. Like I'm thinking like 2,000. Ultra rare Spider Man 1,500 editions. That's like gold. That would be insane. But if they do it like the Superman, solo set 10,000 editions or 8,000, I don't see it being that high right away. Or maybe it may be right. It may be high right away. But if it is, it may dip a little bit, just because of the amount of editions. But if it dips, it's Spider Man. It's I don't see it dipping for too long. You better grab the low floor. Not financial advice, of course, because that's just my opinion. But Spider Man's iconic. So anytime you see something like that, it's almost like anytime you see the price of Omi dipping. Like if you believe in VeVe long term, Akomi, those dips don't scare you. Those dips like got you like your mouth water and like I better have some money on the side to buy more. So that's the way I see these iconic brands. Like you see Superman dipping and you got the money to buy it, don't be scared. Like I wouldn't be scared. Maybe you're scared. Like that's up to you. I don't want to keep thinking this. I don't want you to keep thinking this is financial advice. So this is just my opinion. Like I wouldn't be scared. If I had the money to buy it, I would buy more. Just because I believe in Superman. I believe in Batman. I believe in Spider-Man. I believe in Ghostbusters. I believe in like these big name brands. NFL players. NFL is going to be not like Top Shot. I say that because I don't think they're going to do every single NFL player the way they're doing NBA Top Shot with every player moment. They have the NFLPA, meaning they have the Players Association. They're going to pick the players that they want. You know, that's what I think the difference is. I think they get the hand pick. I think the players that want to be a part of it, they're going to let the players that want to be a part of it too. It's not going to be every single player. I don't see that happening. I think it's going to be, to answer your question, brother, I think it's going to be expensive. I hope that. Mike Ole. Yo, what up, Dunny? December. Yo. Marvel needs to advertise this drop. So this is what I'll say about that. Ready? I don't think we're gonna see these brands really advertise, like really go out of their way just yet to advertise until the app can handle it. Like when the app can handle it, 10 million users, 5 million users, Givenchy is gonna put out, or Givenchy is gonna put out, the first NFT ever sold out in 0.5 seconds on the VeVe app. The next Louis Vuitton one sells out or is selling out next. Like that's how I see it. I hope I didn't lag out right there. It looks laggy. All right, it looks like it's back to normal. But like, I think we're gonna see Marvel going to terror. End of the year, early next year, we're gonna see DC going to terror marketing. We're gonna see, we don't even VeVe doesn't have to market that much. These brands can just tell their fans, millions of fans for decades. Go check out the VeVe app. You can get our digital premium exclusive, name brand IP brands on the VeVe app. And when that happens, that's what's going to validate it. That's like, for anyone on the fence on VeVe, Omi, when they see commercials, when they see the mainstream people talk about VeVe, that's when it's going to validate. That's when they're going to be like, oh, yeah, I need to buy these. Right now, it's like psychology. Like, they don't see people spending hundreds of thousands of dollars of the first ever Batman or the first ever Superman. So people aren't buying them, it's just sitting there. It's psychology. It's the same way when I got on in March and Todd McFarlane Batman, 6,000 of them sat in stock. Nobody wanted them. 6,000 of them just sat in stock. People said 7,000 was too many editions, $80 for a common. Like, I'm not buying that. They were just sitting there for weeks, months. And then words start getting out, and this is the first ever appearance, and it's the first ever NFT on VeVe. Todd McFarlane is a legend. And so people start realizing, like, oh, this is the first ever Batman on top of the first ever NFT on VeVe. Like, then the FOMO started happening. It was almost like it was on mainstream commercials. Everybody started finding out. You just refresh it. Just go down to 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, then sold out. Like, it's sold out in hours once people start really buying them. And that's what's going to happen with the whole VeVe app to the whole world. People, like, right now, people are looking around like, wait, why is he not talking about VeVe? Wait, why is he not talking about VeVe? So they're kind of backing away like it's not real. No, use your head, like, step out and look at the macro. These people know about it. I'm not naming anybody. Like, you would think that these people would know about it, right? Like, so they're not dumb. They just probably can't talk about it. Why else would they, right? Logan Paul mentioned it once. Like, use your head, guys. Like, don't let psychology trick you out of not being your true thoughts on this. If you're really about it, be about it. If you're not, that's perfectly fine. But, like, I really think it's psychology because people are looking at it like, why is he not talking about VeVe? Why is he not talking about VeVe? What's going on here? I'm kind of confused. Maybe it's not real. It's like, no, Alfred Kahn. Like, just mention Alfred Kahn and look him up. These people want to get involved in something that's not real. These people only get involved in things that take over the world. The Smurfs, Ninja Turtles, Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't even have to say the P word. Like, they take over the world. Legacy. Like, Al Khan's made multi-billions of dollars. He doesn't have to choose VeVe. He doesn't have to do this. David Yu, he's well off. He's already like one of the biggest physical collectors. I think shout out to It's Wonderful. I think he made a video, and other people have too. They put out a video about how he spent $1 million on like one of the comics, right? Like, these guys are well off. They don't have to do this. This is a passion project. This is about a legacy, and that's what I love about it because it shows like I love investing in people who are passionate about things, right? When you're passionate about things, you want to do it every day. It's not work. Like, these guys could leave tomorrow. Like, they don't have to do this. That's what I love about it. That'd be crazy if they put VeVe as product placement in a movie. Don't you see that happening? I definitely see that happening. Like, I don't know, maybe you could attend a movie and then you scan the QR code and you get the exclusive NFT. Maybe you go to the next Batman movie that comes out in March, right? And you go there, you get to scan it, and anybody who goes to the theater and scans the QR code, you get the baby blue digital Todd, right? Like, how crazy would that be? Is it the new phone? No, this isn't even the new phone. This is the new phone. Let's go. This is the new phone, baby. This is the case on it, but this is the iPhone 12 Pro Max. But what I got going on right now is just it's basically the internet. It's a little laggy right now, it looks like, for some reason. Maybe I should take my phone out, but basically I up my internet. So I up my internet to 1 gig. It was at like 0.25, so from 0.25 all the way up to a full gig now. And I got an Ethernet cord straight into my laptop. This way, I'm not using just the Wi-Fi. It's like plugged straight in. I got an adapter for it. So the internet's like plugged in, smooth, full gig. So I don't think there is a lag or anything like that. I haven't. Let me check it out on YouTube real quick. just so I can see what it sounds like. Like that. I haven't. Let me check it out on YouTube real quick. Oh, this sounds great. Let's go. Let's go. I am pumped right now. Yeah, this sounds amazing. Like basically it's just the internet I think I did. Basically, shout out to my mom, man. We bumped it up, baby. 1 gig made a world of a difference, I think. So now when I'm live streaming with people, you know, there's no lag. Before, shout out to NFT Pirates, man. I remember when I was with NFT Pirates, I was like, yo, we tried setting it up. And shout out to Flipper, man. When I did the video with Flipper too, we tried setting it up. And the lag was just so bad in the beginning. So I was like, dang, what's going on here? So I just had to use my iPhone. My iPhone connection was a lot better. But the problem with my iPhone is the screen was so small. Like I wasn't engaged. I almost had to like just like kind of I don't know. Like I could have been even better. Let me just say, cause I wasn't like into it as much. But just because it's on like a little iPhone, you know. But with the NFT Pirates, I had the mic in the background. I was like, yo, this mic isn't even like working right now because it's through my iPhone. But just that's the evolution. It's the journey, right? It's the grind. Feels so much better now, though. This is amazing. I hope they drop 10K Spider-Man. We'll still sell out hella fast. Yeah, absolutely. If I don't mind at all. If they do like 800 or 8,888 Spider-Man or 10,000 Spider-Man, I would like it actually. Like, I don't mind it because I don't have that many gems. So it would be kind of cheaper, I think. And it's Spider-Man. I know the long term. Like in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, in 10 years from now, that's literally like $1 million. Like no lie. Like that's how I see it. That's just my opinion. Not financial advice. But like, look at the things selling for $1 million right now on OpenSea. You're telling me Spider-Man, Batman, Superman can't? No, they can and they will. I think. Like, I really do. And it's gonna shock everybody. It's gonna shock the world because everybody's gonna be like, "Wait, I was there. I was selling it for $200. Yeah, you were flipping it." But not against that though, because I've sold some really cheap things too, just because I need the gems. We don't all have thousands and thousands of dollars. Like you almost got to say, you know, you got to pick and choose. You got to be picky. With that being said, though, if they did make it 1,500, I got the new connection with my iPhone with the 5G. If I get it, oh my gosh, that's like 3K, probably 2K instantly. Yeah, I need me a spider, Spidey. Make it like the Superman edition account. Top Shot less than VeVe. I don't want to put Top Shot down there. Shout out to Roham and everybody with that project. It's inspiration, and I think it's gonna last long term. I do believe in it long term. I just think there's players in there that are maybe oversold or maybe a little bit too high, but there's also maybe players in there a little bit too low. I think just it's one of those things where there's so many players. You have to get a really good player. LeBron James, is going to be legendary, of course, all that kind of stuff. And the NFT space is so big. There's room for other players. I really do believe that. I really do believe that there's going to be major platforms other than, VeVe. I just think VeVe is going to be the number one. I look at it like there's going to be Spotify, there's going to be Vines that don't make it, there's going to be Twitters, there's going to be Snapchats. VeVe is the Facebook, VeVe is the Instagram, VeVe is the Amazon. There's going to be like eBay's, there's going to be other stuff, but VeVe is the mainstream mecca. VeVe is going to take over the world. VeVe is the Amazon before Amazon sold everything. VeVe is Amazon when Amazon only sold books. That's how powerful VeVe is. VeVe is going to be a platform where every single kid is on the app. VeVe is going to be something that is just on everybody's iPhone. It's going to be something that everybody uses. It's going to be like Facebook. Grandparents are going to use it. Adults are going to use it because everybody's a fan of something. And it's so easy to use. It's not like you have to have MetaMask. It's not like you have to, go on OpenSea and search through everything. These are premium licensed digital assets. Ease of use is key. That's how you get mainstream adoption. Just download on your phone, make an account. You can start buying, collecting, and trading and selling your favorite brands of all time. Easy as that, right on the VeVe app. These are licensed, branded digital assets in premium format. like in 3D augmented reality. You get to actually interact with them. You can take pictures with them, videos with them. Like this is game breaking. This is, I think that the time has finally caught up with the technology. Or the technology has always been there, but it's like the right timing, I feel like. And this is something that VeVe has worked on for 4 years, since 2016, 2017. A lot of these platforms projects, they're popping up right now. And they're talking about things that they're gonna do in the future. No, no, no. This is stuff. Doesn't it seem like this has been, planned out for 4 or 5 years? That's because it is. Like, if you look on David Yu's Instagram, sorry, David, if you're watching this. I always say people to look on your Instagram, so you got everybody stalking your Instagram. Well, I'm stalking your Instagram too. We're looking for clues, man. We're looking for clues. We're digging. Um, but like if you look at like his Instagram, right? He's got pictures with Vitalik. He's got pictures with all the brands that or artists that he's already released. Look at all the ones that we haven't released yet. I think he's been giving clues this whole time to us. I think he's been going on trips with all these people and getting the licenses with these people and taking pictures and then posting it. Like, oh, I met, so and so and all these famous people. And so I like to go in there and just like dig for clues and stuff and like and kind of imagine and speculate. It's all speculation, nothing, I'm not guaranteeing anything, but I think we cornered the market, got everything. Yo, I've been rolling on the marketplace like Omar right now. Where it at? Oh, you want to know? All right, I kind of want these gems. I'm in need of gems, and I never sell anything either, man. Like that's the thing. These are like my babies. Like every single one is like a time capsule to me. Like because I remember the moment I bought it, and I never had much money, so like I remember how much like money I've invested in this, right? And I remember the times I bought each one. Like it's just a crazy thing, but I'm selling a '08 Harley Quinn. I like this number too. 1177 edition number. Pretty cool edition number. Harley Quinn 18, number 1455. And then, I'm selling a sub 1000 Stay Puft. Stay Puft is an FA. You know what I was thinking about FAs too with the Stay Puft? He's like one of like the final boss, right? But in the picture, he's like the happy version Stay Puft. There's like an angry version Stay Puft. I don't know if this one's gonna animate or they're gonna release another Stay Puft that's like the angry villain type version, right? Like, so I think this FA Stay Puft is kind of slept on. And plus, with the Ghostbusters movie rolling around, I was trying to hold on to it. I mean, I got another Stay Puft, so it's not like it's my only one, but it is a sub 1000. It's a 0863. So an 863 edition. It's only for 230, 229. It's pretty cheap, man. I think these are going to be like Stay Puft's not going to be like, crazy, crazy expensive. But Ghostbusters is a legendary brand, and Stay Puft is one of those characters that collectors collect. Like, if you ever watch a Ghostbusters YouTube video, you're going to see, like, how I got these Funko Pops up here. You're going to see Stay Puft. Like, when I was digging, that's what I would find. Like, Stay Puft's a legendary character. And the Ghostbusters sign. Ghostbusters sign dropped so much. It was the floor of $300 at one point. Now the floor is like 215 almost. I'm selling a Ghostbuster sign. There's only 2,500 editions of these. That's almost like an ultra rare. And I'm selling one for 230 right now. It's 1538. So you guys can get a couple cheap Johnny Dunn collectibles right now on the low. I'm not gonna be selling too much. I still got 260 collectibles. Got 26 sets or 27 sets. Let me check. 26 sets. And, the grind continues, man. We don't know if Spider-Man's going to be 4 collectibles, 5 collectibles, and a whole set. A solo set. Solo set Spider-Man would be just bananas. I'm a cool cat master set holder. Oh, okay, cool, man. Holding all my moments for the future. Yeah, man. I do think so. I'm not that familiar with like the cool cat. I know it's like a pack, like a certain kind of pack, and there's different types of packs. I do think Top Shot's going to last long term. It's one of those where, yeah, I know the market's down big time right now, right? So you never want to sell low. If it's down that big time, It's all about how long can you hold, right? You got to be able to hold through the downtimes. That's why, like, when you don't have that much money, the people who are over leveraged are kind of forced to sell at that point. That's why it never works out for people like that, because they're forced to sell when it's low. And then the rich people, they just buy up all the blood in the streets. So it's like you got to be able to hold through those times. So, like you said, you're holding your moments, man. Salute to you, brother. James. Yeah, man. If I got a Top Shot early, I'd be holding too. I found Top Shot right away, and I didn't like it. I was so hard headed. I didn't understand how it could be a real thing. This is before I got educated, so I found it like end of the summer 2020, really early, and I was like, "There's no way people are buying moments." So I went through that whole phase. Probably November, December, I started really questioning it. I was like, what is going on here? I was like, something's happening here. And Gary Vee this whole time has been saying NFTs, NFTs, NFTs. And I'm watching him like every day. And I was like, finally, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm diving into this NFT nonsense. I was like, I'm diving into it, learning all about it, and figuring out what this is. And so like January happened, and that's when I'm really diving in. And I remember Logan Paul put out his NFT and it sold out instantly, made like million. And I'm like, okay, I'm understanding it a little bit. But boom, February hit and I'm all in. I'm really starting to like hear about it all over. But it's not like registering to me still yet. Then I found my Pokemon cards like mid-February and everything made sense because I had to learn about Pokemon cards now. I found my old ones had like Pikachu. I had some like first edition, a champ unopened cards, a couple thousand. And I'm like, how is this possible? Because they're first edition. I had to learn my first edition, man, all that kind of stuff. Then I found VeVe right then that week, and I was like, oh wow, Batman first edition. I'm understanding NFT. Boom, trifecta. First time in my life, perfect timing happened. Never had the perfect timing, and I finally had perfect timing. Crazy. Randy Chavez just bought a gelatina from me. Let's go, Randy. Yeah, shout out Randy. Yeah, man. That's great. Glad he could help you out. Top Shot is boring. You know what, Wendy? You know what I was saying about Top Shot should do? If they're listening to me, they should take a Johnny Dunn idea. And it's really just a VeVe idea. You know, I don't want to give them ideas from VeVe, but got to help out the NFT space, right? More people come in the NFT space, Top Shot, they're gonna funnel into VeVe. That's the way I see it. Bring everybody into the NFT space. Salute to every project trying to make it. I just don't believe every project will make it. I believe like 98, 99% will fail. But shout out to every project trying to make it. I want the best for them. I want every project to try to make it. Because I know everybody's a fan of something. And VeVe has something for everybody. So the more people come into this NFT space, cool. Find that project, find that project, but you're gonna like Batman. You're gonna like Superman. If you don't, you're gonna like Spider-Man. Maybe you don't like superheroes. You're gonna like the NFL. Like there's something for everybody. That's why it's gonna win. It's gonna be here for decades. Like it, there's nothing that compares to VeVe. So what I was gonna say about Top Shot is they should have their moments. You should be able to watch your NBA moments in augmented reality, like courtside. Like courtside means like front row tickets. So like imagine if you could pull up your moment, put it in augmented reality, and it looks like you're sitting there front row. Then it's like worth watching. But that's not a thing. You just put it in your wallet and you're like, look at my moment. To me, that's not as fun as like interacting and taking pictures and seeing it in augmented reality. Like shout out to Crypto Crowns, man. He put a video out talking about the Statue of Liberty we were talking about, the pyramids. I was going crazy. I was like, the technology's there. It's been there, like he was saying, but it's just like perfect timing now. Like we can actually implement it into real life. And so I think VeVe is just the future. Would be very smart to start heavy marketing once MTL hits. I think it's going to be a big second half of the year. I think we're really about to roll out. Like I've been saying that since March. I kind of said the summer. I thought the summer would be popping, but I was too soon. I didn't realize it was a little bit slower, and I didn't realize like we kind of set them back a little bit. Like March hit, I went on a marketing spree for VeVe. I didn't know it was working. I was just spamming crazy on Gary Vee's comments on Instagram, YouTube, telling every NBA Top Shot player check out VeVe. You would love it. Anybody's in the NFTs, you would love it. Anybody's into Earth 2.0, you would love it. The metaverse, like I was going crazy. I was in love with it. I still am, but I was like spamming everywhere. Just boomed. and they kind of set back a couple months, and they had to re-engineer, be able to handle the load. They went from January 1st, right? The growth is just crazy. January 1st to March 1st, they had 10,000 users. January 1st when they opened publicly. So January 1st, January, February, March, they had 10,000 users. From March 1st to the end of March to April, they had like 200,000 users. That was just insane. Like they were not expecting that. So they kind of had to you know, they kind of had to reverse gears a little bit and re-engineer the app to handle that load. So kind of set the development back just a little bit. But now they had some time to breathe a little bit, and they're getting ready to gear up, I think. So love Top Shot. Brought me into NFTs. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with NBA Top Shot. I think it's cool. I love NBA too. NBA is one of my favorite sports. So I think they're still early. They're still I think in beta even. It's been like a year almost. So they're still early though. This is a whole new space. This is going to be here for decades. 3 years from now, you're going to be loving your collection. I bet. Because I bet you still have some great ones too. I like these chill streams. I can listen to you talking while working. Keep it marvelous. Let's go. What do you do for work, December? And yeah, man, I'm excited for Marvel. This is just the first of Marvel. Spider-Man. I'm not deep into comics, as you guys know. I'm not deep into superheroes, but my favorite is Batman. My number two is Spider-Man. So like I know Spider-Man's huge. Spider-Man's I think number one technically with all Google searches and all the metrics, right? But I would argue Batman's. I feel like Batman's been I don't know. It's hit or miss. Batman, Spider Man, they're both iconic. That's why VeVe, started off with Batman. But that Spider Man is first of Marvel, huge. I like the Hulk too. I was saying I can just see. I'm thinking of characters that would look amazing in the vault. I was a big fan of the Hulk too. The big green. I could just see him spiking as like an animation, the creation like causing like a huge loud sound or something like that. Wolverine with the spikes on the hands, it would just be crazy looking in the vault. This is when it starts to get crazy. This is when we get the mainstream masses. Marvel with the MTL, anybody can just cash out. It turns not even to like blockchain anymore. This is when we see blockchain take on millions and millions of users. You don't need crypto. Put in your credit card. This is like Call of Duty points. This is like Fortnite, skins. Just this is the first time this is the first time the world has ever seen blockchain go mainstream. This is the first time, a blockchain project is going to have millions and millions of users on the app. We've never seen anything like this before in the history of the world. It's kind of insane. It seems too good to be true. Trust me, I've never been in a situation where things are this good to be. It almost does seem too good to be true. I've never been on this side of perfect timing. I've never had this kind of luck. And I finally had this kind of perfect timing and then this kind of luck to just find it at the right time. Just feels blessed. That's why I always say it's psychology. A lot of people won't be buying these NFTs left and right, FOMOing in until they see it on mainstream commercials. VeVe's going to have commercials one day. Super Bowl commercials. Why not? They're licensed with the NFL. Come on. I know it's big. Maybe not this year. Maybe 2022, like into 2023. That's what I see happening. If it's this year, I'm going to lose my mind. But I see like 2022 into 2023. I would bet money. I would bet some Omi on if anybody wants to bet. Nah, I'm just kidding. But I do really see that happening. 2022, like that Super Bowl into 2023, I definitely see VeVe being on Super Bowl commercials. Like it just only makes sense. It's going to get to the point where if these brands aren't on VeVe, they're going to be missing out. The same way like it is with all these other brands. Like it got to the point where like you're not on Netflix, like you're missing out. Like once you become the mainstream focal point, like people come to you. They were at one point calling all these brands, can you sign up? Some brands are like blockchain, get out of here with that scam. Like that's how early it was. But now brands are calling VeVe left and right saying you just sold out millions of dollars in zero point 0.3 seconds. Can we do that? Can we get on your app? That's what's happening. It's just as fun to see. Like, what's really gonna be fun to see is the whole world see and find out what we saw and found out months ago. Or if you're just joining right now, like what you're seeing right now is what the whole world's about to see. Don't come on the app right now and think you're late either. You got to realize, picture it like this, have this kind of perspective. If you're joining right now, you're still earlier. You're still early. More people are going to be using this app. Majority of the people who use VeVe app are going to be joining after today. Think about that. The majority of the people who use VeVe are going to be joining after today. There's only what 400,000 downloads. We all know that's not 400,000 users just yet. So just say, put that in half. Say 200,000 users, right? I think there's more users than that, but who knows? Just say 200,000 users, right? Ballpark answer. On the low end, 200,000 users. How many users do you think are going to be on this VeVe app? Millions. So if you join today, you're going to be earlier than most people. So don't be looking at like my collection or anybody else's collection and being like, oh, that's unattainable. I don't even want to collect. You're going to get there. If you go on my Instagram, VeVe NFT collection, you can scroll all the way down. I started with like 4 collectibles, and it feels like yesterday. Maybe 3 months ago, 4 months ago. And so my advice to you, this is not financial advice. This is only really my opinion. If I was to join the app right now, what would I do? If I was to join the app right now, one of the things that I would do is look at anything that's an FA or FE, mostly FA, first appearance, anything that's below retail or at retail or near it, and just grab as many duplicates as I could afford. Because if I can hold on to that for 4 or 5 months, it's not going to stay, in my opinion, below retail. So to me, that's the way I was seeing a lot of these Tokidoki unicorns, right? I got on and Ritmo was sold out. So I didn't get a Ritmo right away at retail. But I saw a lot of these other unicornos still in store. And I was like, wow, these are still in store retail. Todd McFarlane's were still in retail. I think I bought 6 at retail. I was like, okay, so more people are going to join this app and more people are going to be buying these collectibles. So these are all going to sell out soon. So I should buy some. Like, I was just like, this is crazy. I couldn't believe I was this early for something. I was like, I usually am early in things, but not in a position to capitalize and make money, a life changing amount of money. I've never been in a position like that. So it just felt too good to be true. I was like, what's the catch here? It's like, oh, you can't cash out. Well, let me keep reading about this company. Found out who was involved, kept researching them. You know, they were so transparent. That's the thing. What company is coming out week to week with AMAs, giving updates? Nobody. It's unbelievable. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in tonight too. Late night VeVe Spider-Man talk. Give me a thumbs up there and hit that subscribe button if you haven't. In the middle of making a video, probably gonna post it tomorrow. Tomorrow evening. I'm excited, man. I'm gonna be going on a spree. I think making videos, just because I couldn't. I felt like cooped up. Couldn't make a video. Couldn't make it longer than a minute long video. So I'm over here just trying to experiment like 30-second clips and stuff. But you gotta do what you gotta do. No excuses. Can't give up, right? All right, I like the way I can like highlight these comments though on the StreamYard. It's so much better. Did you set up shop in a new room? Make your passion your paycheck. Banner is lower, showing off that recess shelf stacked with the collectibles. I dig it. Yeah, man. Same room. I just kind of like rearranged the positioning of it, so I'm like behind like a different area. This shelf had stuff on it, but I just cleared the shelf, and I took some of my collectibles and Funkos that were upstairs in my room, and I just moved them down here. Some of my favorite ones, some of my Pokemon cards. I got my 2 Pikachus right there. I got my Tiger Woods. I got, what's the other one here, Machamp? Yeah, I like this one a lot right here. This one's still in the wrapper. It's my first edition Machamp. I like that one a lot. Holographic. Let's go. Man, VeVe turned me into such a collector. I think I was a collector my whole life. It just reignited it, you know? It was like, whoa, I brought my whole Pokemon cards out. I got a whole booklet, you know, like, so yeah, make your passion your paycheck, man. I That's like my quote, you know. That's kind of what I live by, you know. It may not be the most money, it may not make the most money, but to me, if you're able to do something that you love, your passion, and you're able to just support yourself, that to me is like happiness. You know, I'd rather do that 100% than make way all this money and not be happy. Because what's the point? If I'm not happy doing what I want to do, I don't want to do it. You can pay me millions of dollars, but if I'm not happy, I'm gonna be miserable. Like I like being, you know, happy and just doing what I love to do. So if there's a way I can do what I love, it may not be the most money, but if it's able to support myself, that's what I'm after, man. So make your passion your paycheck. That's like my quote, what I live by. The money's gonna come, man. I really believe it. Like if you're, it's all about being on the right wavelength and the energy and the frequency. It's like everything's a vibration. Energy can't be created or destroyed. It's literally a law, and we're all just balls of energy. So like if we can't be created or destroyed, we're all just balls of energy. We're all just frequencies just bouncing around. It's all about being on the right vibration. It's how you track things, man. Scare money don't make money. We future millionaires. Gamma verse. Yo, shout out Gamma, man, putting out videos, nice videos, man. Editing is on point, brother. I dig it, man. Keep up the good work, man. Absolutely. I think so too, my man. Do you think if I sell Superman for 500 after the drop, it'll still be around that price? That's a good question, man. I wish I had the right answer. I wish I could tell you, but you know, I don't have the exact answer for that. You know, I don't know that one. It could skyrocket. You know, I think if you sell now for 500 after the drop, people are gonna be buying up Superman. It's Superman. I think people are gonna be buying that up. I think Superman, Todd, Givenchy, 2D Secret Rare. I think I think collectibles like that, you don't really want to sell those, in my opinion. Like I wouldn't want to sell those. There's some other collectibles that you may want to let go and kind of flip, or if you have duplicates of. But there's some that I think are just gonna be worth a lot. Like Givenchy, first NFT. Imagine, all right, in 2 years, Givenchy advertises. You know, it's not even 2 years. 2022 springtime. This time next year, summertime. Givenchy's advertising Louis or their first NFT ever. They're gonna have more Givenchy NFTs. They have one. They're gonna have more. They're gonna advertise this all over mainstream. Big time celebrities, they're gonna want the first one ever. That's gonna go for not just 10,000, not just 20,000. Crypto punks just went for millions of dollars. Other Now, shout out to the crypto punks. That's one project to where I know a lot of people hate on. I know I say a lot of like quote unquote negative things about them. I don't even think it's negative. Um, I do see crypto punks just because it's one of those that is one of the first. It could be like, you know, and it doesn't look the best or pixelated, but it's like one of the first though. So it's like an N64. It doesn't look the best, but it's like one of the first. So stuff like that, I see it could be the ones that could be exceptions that last. So I don't want to say, you know, crypto punks won't last. They could be one of the exceptions that do last long term with the licensed brands. I do think there will be exceptions to squeak through the cracks, but this is licensed brands. This is IP of Superman, Batman, Spider-Man. This is legendary. This will never happen again. You can't ever get the FA, Spider-Man, Batman, Superman in premium digital format ever again. That's not an opinion. That's a fact. You can't get the Spider-Man FA ever again in premium digital format. That's a fact. Superman, Batman, you can't get these again. It just is what it is. It's on the VeVe app. Maybe, you know, 5 years from now, you're going to see another platform release a Spider-Man in premium digital format. It will never be FA. Same with Batman, Superman. It will never be first appearance. We got it now. What were you laughing at, Gio? Spider-Man is coming with a physical collectible, I think. Dude, could you imagine? It's game over. I need a Spider-Man right here next to Todd. It would probably replace the Rizzo, honestly. Like Spider-Man, physical, get out of here. Remember MySpace? Dude, MySpace had it on lock. MySpace is like literally, I don't know how to MySpace. It was almost like he just gave the keys to Mark and was like, here you go, you can take over with Facebook. I joined Facebook in 2007. That's how early I joined Facebook. That was before. That was like my freshman year in high school. Everyone's just joining MySpace, and like Facebook was like not cool yet. Facebook was like for college, and it was so plain, bland, and boring. MySpace had all the color backgrounds. You could have music. Like it was like popping. Like, but it just didn't last. Facebook just grew, man. Facebook just took over. Became a necessity. When you make things a part of life, it's game over. That's why Amazon wins. Amazon cheaps makes everything cheap, affordable, makes it part of life. People can't go without Amazon Prime. Like same with Apple, iPhones. When I was a freshman, there's one person in my entire town or in my entire school who had the iPhone. It was too expensive. I remember she was in class and I was like, wow, she's got the iPhone. She's got the internet on her on her phone. I was like, that must be crazy. So like once things get cheap and like everybody can afford it, that's when it gets mainstream. Look at iPhones now. Everyone's got an iPhone. It's because it becomes affordable payments. Like so, it's like Facebook. They didn't have ads in the beginning. They made it a part of your life. Then they add ads, and yeah, you complain, but like you just let it happen because it's a part of your life. That's why I think VeVe's gonna win because VeVe's gonna make it a part of everybody's life. Once that social feed gets frictionless, seamless, it's still kind of like laggy a little bit. But I'll tell you the difference with my phone. All right, I had the iPhone 11 before, right? Just from the 11 to the 12 Pro Max, what a difference with the lidar placing your collectibles. I load like on my iPhone 11, I would be like scanning. Wendy knows this. She talks about how like scanning the room. Like I had to do them on 11. iPhone 12 Pro Max, it's literally like boom. All right, it's got it. Like it scans just boom and it happens. Things are happening way quicker now. That's only the 12 Pro Max. Imagine 2 years when they have like AR glasses as thin as these, like second round of them. Things are gonna get crazy. Probably by the third round, they got contacts, AR contacts. When they got AR contacts, game over. Game over. AR Apple contacts. AR Apple contacts. Send me a pair, Apple. VeVe AR contacts. Send me a pair of VeVe. That's what I meant to say. VeVe's gonna have their own because Ecomi is a technology company. That means they're gonna eventually have their own. They got their secure wallet. Probably gonna have their glasses. They're gonna have Ecomi AR contacts. Why not? David Hughes young. He's gonna be working on all the kinds of things. This is probably not his final. I see Alcon. This is like Alcon's final legacy act. He's gonna take all the IP, all Alcon's gonna take all the IPs and the brands that he's worked with over the years and put them all in the VeVe app for his final legacy act. Go away. This is my final retirement legacy act. Put all the IPs and brands on the VeVe act. Make them last forever. That's the way I see it. He's gonna make all these brands that he's worked with eventually go in the VeVe app. It's just a matter of time, in my opinion. It's just inevitable. And I almost just kicked over my mic, but it really is inevitable. Like I don't think he does things just for small business. You know what I mean? He's not doing it to just this app may have like a million or two on it and that's it. No, he's gonna make this a Facebook. He's gonna make this. It's social media on a blockchain. Like, man, I could talk about this all night. Like, social media on the blockchain. It's never been done before. Nice golf shirt, Johnny. Let's go. Somebody recognized it. I like the golf swag. You know what I mean? I like the golf polos. Sell me a Todd, please. I wish somebody else asked for a Todd. You know, I wish I still had 8. If I had 8 Todds, I would do a giveaway with a Todd. I don't have that many Todds left. I only have 4. I know that could be like a lot to a lot of people, but I'm trying to carry 3 with me for like years, like at least like 5 to 10 years. Like maybe carry 3 for like 5 years and sell one off big and just keep 2 forever. But like I want to have one to sell in like a year or 2 for a pretty decent amount. Because I've spent a lot of money on the VeVe app, so I'm trying to make at least my investment back. If I can make my investment back, I'm not here to be like crazy. But I think it's gonna be a life changing amount, to be honest. Andy, yo guys, hello, yo, December. No lies, VeVe platform is serious. I started a Twitter page based on my VeVe collectibles aloneness. Let's go. Yes, you did. Have you guys heard there's a Spider-Man drop on Saturday? Kale, you're funny, man. You're a funny guy, my man. You're absolutely right. And I love NFTs, but still, Top Shot is boring. VeVe is number 1 on my heart and money. Agreed. Kale. only fun from Top Shots I had was during pack opening. See, pack openings bring a whole different dynamic to it, right? Because just opening the pack is fun, right? Like that brings a surprise element to itself. Even the way it is now with the random mints kind of give it like a surprise element to it. Oh wow, I'm really far down. What up, Gail? My VV birthday is March 21st. What is yours? My VV birthday is March 1st or March 3rd. One of those. March 1st or March 3rd. I can't forget. I always forget to do it. I just say March 1st in case like I forget. It's easiest to remember. But I think I made my first purchase March 3rd. Can't remember. Yo, they need a Dunny drop. Yo, could you imagine a gold Dunny? Yo, Gale, Andre the Giant in the vault. Angry Hulk is my guy. Yo, it'd be awesome to have in the vault. Really would. Superman or Spider Man? Oh, see, can't answer that yet because we don't know the additions. Like, if it was the same amount of additions, so you're just comparing it like we got the same as Spider Man solo set, 8,888 of them. I think that's right. Right? How many Superman there are? Oh man, personally, I'd rather have Spider Man. But what do I think is gonna be more valuable? That's a tough one. I know it's technically, if you look it up, Google search it, it's Spider Man. But I feel like Superman is like Spider Man's more like 30 and below. Superman is like my grandma knows Superman. My grandma, shout out to my grandma, she's tuning in watching. She knew Superman. She loves Superman. So like everybody knows Superman. You know, like I feel like it's got more wide range of age fan base. Spider Man's huge too. But I feel like under 30, under 25, it's probably bigger. Joe Fix It, Gray Hulk would be dope. Somebody called me Johnny Fix It. Oh, shout out to Crypto Baby. She called me Johnny Fix It. I was like, no, I am not that. Shout out to Crypto Baby with their first YouTube video. Let's go. It's good to see a new YouTuber. And it's also awesome to see everybody support her like crazy. It's awesome. Shout out to everybody. who's making YouTube videos. It's clobbering time. Hulk smash. Could you imagine? Boom. Yeah, pass it. What Gail said, basically. Superman Wendy. Yeah, let's go, Superman. Superman, yo. Yeah, like Superman's kind of just iconic. There, Spider-Man's iconic too, but what up, bro? Me, the Gale. The Gale. Yo, Gale, we gotta do a live stream sometime, my dog. I know we did one with Wendy. We gotta do another one. Yo, bro, I hope I get an ultra rare on the Spidey drop. Been out of luck the past drops. Man, December, wishing you some luck. You know, you always tune in to live streams, got to rub some luck off to you. I've had some great luck, and I just upgraded my phone, so I think I'm going to get really lucky. So I'm going to try to rub some of my extra luck off on you. So good luck this weekend. I really hope you get a Spider-Man. If they do like a 1500 ultra rare Spider-Man, probably going to animate shooting webs out. That'd be insane. Love that physical tie, bro. Yo, thank you so much, man. I'm everybody showing off their baby blue ties, man. I really want a baby blue tie right here next to it. You know, I would trade my Rizzo for it, honestly. I don't really like my physical Rizzo as much as my Todd. I know it's hard to say. I don't know if I could do that though, because it kind of completes it. You know that Rizzo is number one, Todd's number 100. That's why I got it, because my goal is to get all Batman. I want the whole Batman series. That's something to me since I got the first set. Can't believe I had the first set. Still blows my mind. I just can't believe it. I never thought I'd have a Rizzo. I never thought I'd have a Rizzo. I go for Superman as well, unless Spidey has less mints. Right. If it's like an ultra rare Spider Man 1500 editions, I mean, you got to go with that one. I'm faded, about to pass out. All right, Brendan, yo, appreciate you for joining. You know, Spider Man this week, and I'm going to do more live streams. So appreciate you for tuning in. I'll talk to you, my man. Let that hair down, my boy. I will later, Gail. I will let the hair down. I will let it down. But I feel like I look more professional this way. I got the polo on, I got the hair tied back. When it's down, it's like, whoa, who is that? But I'll let it down for my late night crew. J Kill, XRP, what's going on, my man? Sorry I keep moving the camera. My laptop's like at the edge of the desk, so like when I press down too much, it kind of just flips the camera. Goody, what's up, my boy Johnny? What's going on? What's going on, Goody? Tiger Cub, if you know, you know. Yo, VeVe's, I sacrificed a lot for VeVe. I didn't stop golf, but I took some time off from golf, some for music, just to go all in on on VeVe, the community, everything, because I can't make music, boom, like I'm breathing, like it's wonderful. Pineapple is a different breed. Pineapple was like born in the studio. Like he can just make music like he's breathing. Like me, I gotta like get in the zone. I gotta really like take a couple days to make a couple songs. Like I can't make 10 songs in a day. I can make probably like a song in a day, but it may not be the best. Like it probably takes me. I mean, I've made a song in an hour. I made a song in 2 hours. I've made a song in a couple days. It really all depends, but I get a lot better when I'm like in the zone for a while. I can't just pull out of my hat anthem after anthem after anthem. So shout out to It's Wonderful and Pineapple. He's a legend, man. But I'm definitely gonna be making more tracks with Pineapple soon. So stay tuned. But yeah, man, golf. I gotta get back on the golf grind, man. Once I get back to like a normal schedule, probably about like a week, once I start treating this like an actual schedule and not live stream 5 in the morning. But it's fun to get on here with like a different part of the country too. Talk to an audience that I don't get to talk to during the day because you guys are sleeping. So once I get back to like a normal solid schedule though, I'm gonna start golfing a lot during the day. I'll probably do live streams from the course. Just when I'm practicing, take 5-10 minutes off and just go live stream from my phone. Now that I got a solid phone. Man, I'm so happy about this phone. This is a big case on it, but I wish I could take it off and kind of show you what it looks like, how sleek it is, because it's so sleek. Like it doesn't look that sleek, like with this case on it. It's an OtterBox case, but man, it is fire. Here's my profile right quick. Let's go with the Dragon Girls. Man, season one, end of season one, banger. Dragon Girls. I can go on and on about them. Trying to catch up with these comments. Wendy Gale, J Kill, good to see you. Are you going to, what's this one say? Are you going to go for the FA or the ultra rare Spider Man? Did they release it on the medium? Like, did they talk about it? Ultra rare will probably be the FA. I mean, maybe it won't be. Maybe it will. I don't know. We'll have to see what the details are. I'm going after the ultra rare. I made my mind up. No matter what it is, it's like going all in the dark before you see your cards. What's up, Goody? You got to test out the new connection on my phone, man. You got to go for the ultra rare. What about Lucky Rabbit 237? I didn't get a Lucky Rabbit. I think the FA will. Be over a minute, but grab one. Oh, you bought a new router on Amazon today. Okay, good luck. Good luck. Sometimes you get a dud from Amazon. You get something that doesn't work right, but hey, my bad. I'm gonna move my laptop back a little bit. Cool. There we go. So, just so that prevents it from stop happening. I gotta get an Ethernet adapter. It just got real, dude. You do have to get an Ethernet adapter. It did just get real, Kale. Dude, when I first joined back in March, shout out to Dylan's collections, Dylan Schneider. Man, yo, it's so crazy. Like the names that were popping up back then. I remember seeing your collection. I was like, yo, who is this dude? And then we linked up and we kind of know each other now. So shout out to you, brother, if you're tuning in. But I remember he told me, he's like, yo, I just got the iPhone 12 for the new drop. I was like, wow, it's that serious. Okay. I gotta level up. So yeah, man. I picked up a router adapter for my phone off Amazon earlier this week. Nice. I You know what's funny? I started as a whole joke, and it actually turned out to like a real thing. Like I finally just got an adapter, so it's gonna be fun to see like how it works this week for myself. But I never had one before. I got one for the videos. Like I can just plug my phone right in or my adapter right in, and I can live stream, and the connection is gonna be like perfect. But I got an adapter now, so I can plug my Ethernet right into my phone. So hopefully I don't have to rely on like the Wi-Fi connection and just go straight in. I got direct connection with my phone now too. That would be amazing. My adapter is best $16 I spent. Yeah, they're cheap. They really are cheap. Yeah, yo, anybody get their adapter from a physical store? I got mine, brother, from Best Buy. It was like $15. Just tell the guy like you just want better connection. Um, I don't know what phone you got, but you can just hook it up like a USB on the other side, a USB adapter. My adapter was slower than my Wi-Fi, but I'm adapting as we speak. Really? See, I got to test it out. The difference. I haven't tested it out. I know there's like a site you can just like Google it or something. Um, what's a physical store? So true, so true. That's what's gonna happen soon. Like, or you're gonna go to the physical store and buy digital things. You're gonna go to the store and scan your QR code and start buying digital things. That's gonna be a real thing. That's gonna happen. No, mine is from Amazon. I'm going to run speed ping test to see what's. Yeah, okay, that's what you got to do. Yeah, yo, Gail, go to Best Buy. Best Buy's the hookup. How many Spider-Man will be minted? We don't really know the amount just yet. Superman was 8888. Yep. I'm thinking Spidey will cost more than the other will drop. Similar to Todd. I'm thinking common Spidey will cost more than the others and drop similar to Todd. Oh, so you're saying there's gonna be like a common FA Spider-Man, and then there's gonna be like a first edition. Okay. It's interesting. Interesting. How much is 10 million Omi coin in USA dollars? Well, what's the price of Omi right now? Say if Omi was like um say if Omi was like 0.003. 10 million Omi would be $30,000. I don't have that much. 30,000. Yeah. 27. Yep. I guess it depends what the price is. Low mint Spidey FA or high mint ultra rare. Low mint Spidey FA all day. How much is 100,000 Omi coins in US dollars? Oh, 100,000 Omi coins. Okay. I thought you meant 100 million Omi coins. I was like, now you want some whale levels. I ain't all. Say if it was like 0.003. So if you wanted 100,000 Omi coins, it would cost you $300, give or take. If it was at 0.003. I'm not a tech expert. Do we want Super Bowl low ping or is I said Super Bowl? Wow, my mind is so thinking about the Super Bowl right now. I'm not a tech expert. Do we want a super low ping or super high download upload speed? Obviously, both are ideal, but what is more important? You know, brother, that is not my forte. I wish I could help you out there. Maybe someone can help you out there. Do we want a super low ping or a super high download upload speed? I think that one. I think you want the super high download upload speed. 270. I guess Omi is down a little bit at like 0.0027. No more math questions, bro. My head is bumping. It's math class at 2:30 a.m. LOL, thanks. Yeah, I mean, you're probably just trying to figure out like how much you can probably get, right? Um, don't feel bad about asking. He's probably just kidding around. Um, it's always good to ask, my man. Definitely. 2:30 a.m. math class. I have a 1794 Superman. Is that good? Yeah, that's pretty solid. VeVe Vault was stressing low ping, but not the only factor. VeVe Vault knows what he's talking about. Honestly, at this point, he knows. He knows. He's been around, man. He's experienced. He's tried all the tricks, the trials. I don't really try all the tricks and trials, man. You know, I really don't. I probably should because I spent a lot in the market. Um, but I've also gotten lucky lately. So whatever the new drop system is, I like it a lot. I'll say that. Oh my! I just realized I remembered that it's past 2 a.m. there, bro. Yeah. Like I said, I did another late night live stream just because I was working on a little video. Um, and I just took a little break from it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go live. I haven't gone live. I haven't put out an actual video on myself in almost like 5 days now. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go live. I'm gonna test out the connection, the new StreamYard, and I like the setup a lot. I like the StreamYard, the comments. I feel like it's a lot better. I want to hear myself again. I want to make sure it's all good. I feel like from the Echo days, just a couple days ago, so much better now. do what you gotta do. No excuses. Can't give up, right? Let's go. Can't give up. No excuses, baby. Oh, you got your new iPhone already, gangsta. Shout out Crypto Far West. Yo, if you guys aren't following Crypto Far West, you guys gotta tune in. You guys gotta hit that subscribe button on Crypto Far West. Makes the craziest videos. This guy's like a director. This guy's a real movie producer. I really think this guy can make movies. So you gotta subscribe, gotta tune in, watch all his videos. Crypto Far West, man, legendary. I'm not actually using the new iPhone though for this connection just yet. I'm using really just a new internet that I got hooked up. I boosted my internet connection from 0.25 all the way to a full gig now, up and down. I had to learn what all that stuff meant. Also, I got an Ethernet cord, so it's plugged right into my laptop, so it's not really Wi-Fi; it's just direct feed. So everything's just better, straight through connection. But my new phone is activated, so that's why I'm making a video tonight. Nothing crazy, but just back to the video grind. It feels good to take videos that are longer than a minute. I had 63 gigabytes out of 64, so I was literally like stuck. I couldn't make any videos. But now I got 500 gigabytes. Let's go. Let's trade, Brendan. Nelly is better than Superman. Yo, not all adapters are the same. You need to get the gigabyte adapter. You might get slower speeds than Wi-Fi. Oh, wow. Okay, yo. What the hell is a gigawatt? Gigabyte, gigawatt. Same thing to me. All right, that's good to know. I might have to go to Best Buy and be like, yo, is this a gigabyte adapter? He's going to be like, I don't know. But he should know, honestly. But Spider-Man, can't wait. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Do you guys think it's like 4 or 5 collectibles? And, we might see an ultra rare, uncommon, rare, common, comic book. Or do you guys think it's just going to be solo set Spider-Man, 8,000 editions or 8,888 editions? Let me know what you guys think. The video looks so much better. Wow, thank you so much. Let's go, Maddie. I think it's really just a connection, just everything, the Wi-Fi's direct feed right into my computer. So because before it was just so laggy, you couldn't really hear everything. Plus the echo that was going on. This is just like a direct, way better feed and everything. So I'm excited watching the evolution happen right before our eyes. That's part of the journey. So many times people are like, I want to start, but I don't have the best setup. And I want to be that motivation, that inspiration for people to say, just start. Get the phone out and literally just record and just say, here's my video. It's scary because everybody kind of is afraid. They want it to be perfect. People will use that as kind of like a little, like, how do I want to say it? Like a little band-aid almost, because it's almost like it's got to get out of that comfort zone, right? You got to it's not going to be perfect. Your first video, it's going to be, you may look at it and say, I could be a little bit better here or there, but you just got to start. Like my first videos were terrible. Some people put out great first videos. My first video was not great, but you just got to keep going. So you learn from it. Boom. Next video, you say, last one wasn't great because I didn't do this, but then you learn from it and you just got to keep growing. So you can never be afraid. You just got to start. The worst thing you can do is just say, I'll start when it's perfect. That's what you don't want to say. Just start. You're going to grow. You're going to have fun with it. And, it's part of the story. So that's what I always say to people. I'm thinking Spider-Man Common will be up between 10 and 12,000 editions. I could see that. 10, 12,000 Common Spidey. I could see that happening. Just came to say hi to the VeVe fam. Thanks for all the shouts, bro. Wait for what the F is VeVe part 2. We're going to have a blast. Take care and keep spreading love. Absolutely, man. Yo, I'm so excited for that. It's kind of laggy right now a little bit, my connection, but yo, I am so excited for part two. WTF? What the is VeVe? Man, that is such. It's gonna be a classic. Literally feels like it could be a commercial. Feels like it could be something on TV that I'm watching. Yo, thank you for tuning in, my man. And it will be sold out less than 1 minute. Absolutely, it's definitely gonna be sold out in 1 minute. I think it's a Spider-Man drop along with other characters from the Spidey universe. If we see Green Goblin, I'm gonna lose my mind. There's another one that I mentioned to my boy. Shout out Tyler Gear. Uh, what's the other one? Doc. Oh yeah, we get Doc. That'd be crazy. We could. Peter Parker. What? That'd be legendary. I don't know. There's some other ones definitely. There's some. I want to see Green Goblin. I want to see Green Goblin come on with the hoverboard. I think that would just be crazy. We already see the hoverboards, right? It only makes sense. But man, I'm happy that the connection is great right now because I'm gonna be doing so many more live streams. Hopefully, when I do, reviews of other videos and stuff like that, it's the connection is just as pure and just as good because sometimes when I would do those, the connection wasn't good. But again, I think that's just because I didn't have a direct feed into my laptop. So Ethernet cable is definitely where it's at if you want that secure connection in your live streams because this just feels so much better. Did I see VeVe just tweet something? I'm waiting to get the live reaction of the Medium article. Could you imagine just drops? I feel like when Spider-Man dropped, I went to bed for like 6 hours and I woke up and Spider-Man was like released. I was like, of course. I go to bed for like one time for 6 hours and I miss Spider-Man announcement. But that's how it is with VeVe, man. You take off 1 hour and it's like a whole day. You take off a whole day, you just missed a whole week. So you got to be tuned in. I know it's not like the healthiest, and that's the one thing I want to mention too. If you ever come to the point where you think you got to do something for your mental health, take a little break. Nothing ever hurts taking a little break, but come back revamped. And sometimes that's all it takes because it does get overwhelming sometimes. Everything happens minute to minute, but it's the fun of it too at the same time. But mental health is definitely key. I could see what other what other characters do you think are going to drop from the Spidey universe? And do you think they're going to be animated? I definitely see maybe possibly animations happening. I could see animations happening this round because they've been working on it, right? They've known Spider-Man was going to drop. I could see them doing a little animation. I could see it happening. But all right, guys, I'm gonna head off for a little bit. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Another late night stream. No real gems, but Spider-Man hype is crazy. I'm excited. We don't really know yet. I mean, probably tomorrow or next few days. Maybe Friday they roll out the Medium article. So I'm sure I'm going to make a video and other people are going to make videos on, how many editions there are. Other are is there going to be a rare comment, uncommon? We don't know. That's kind of the fun of it. At the same time, it builds that anticipation, anxiety. We're all kind of wondering, speculating, but it makes it fun too at the same time. David's dropping hints, David's dropping clues, and we're all trying to figure it out. But stay tuned, y'all. I got another video probably dropping tomorrow night, recapping the weekend, getting hype on Spider-Man. And, I'm just excited to make videos again. So, going to be giving you guys some good content and hopefully do some more live streams with everybody else in the community. Because before, I went a little bit not doing live streams with people just because when I was doing live streams by myself, it was the only way I could get the connection like smooth. When I was trying to do it on the computer with people, it would be so laggy couldn't even make out the conversation. So I was forced to do it on my phone. And like I said, once I was doing it on my phone, it's like you're not really engaged, immersive in that conversation. It's kind of just like you're far away from the tiny little screen, and it's kind of hard to be in the convo. So now we're back, and it should be good. So who knows? Maybe I can get a talk show with Gary V one day on here. That would be awesome for the community. So shout out to Gary if you're watching. Would love to have you on one day, my man. You know, been a huge inspiration for the past few years of my life, and really took in a lot of your advice and really executed on it. Wasn't afraid to fail. You know, too many people are just afraid to fail. They have a dream they want to go after, but they're too afraid of what the masses or people who don't see your vision are going to say to you. People are going to say stuff to you no matter what you do in life. Can't worry about those people. You know, just keep a good positive circle around yourself. And at the end of the day, when you know you're trying your best, and you have the best intent, that's all that matters. You know, just work hard, and that's all you can do. So shout out to everybody tuned in. You know, good live stream tonight. Stay tuned for the video. Appreciate everybody who tuned in. And Spider-Man this weekend, Saturday. Don't want to miss out on that. Big drop. This is gonna be legendary. First Marvel drop ever. You know, this is something that we're gonna look back at years from now and say, FA Spider-Man, legendary. Thank you guys. Tuning out. Your boy, Johnny Dunn.